Okay, so we're back to Firmament here, and I'm getting ready to take a closer look at this factory area and that arch up there. So obviously some kind of material is getting transported on that big conveyor belt thing. And that mysterious building over there that we don't really know what it's for yet. Like, the eerie music is kind of nice. So we've got some kind of a track continuing towards that building. But it's hard to say whether it's connected to that one over there. And back to the Spire here. See how that's how it lines up pretty much. I like taking a close look at details sometimes. You got all this decorative architecture. And try not to fall through the ice. I wonder if that's even possible. I've never fallen through the ice in here. If only by glitch, possibly. So, a little bit of a 360 of the area. And another perspective of that building over there. So yeah, the tracks there, I'm kind of connecting to see if it connects all the way. It seems like there's some icicles in the way, and that's what stops it. So if there's a way to clear the icicles, I don't know. But that gate didn't have a way to open it. This one looks like it does. We gotta... There we go. So here we go, proceeding to the next area. It looks like there's a stop in the tracks right there, actually. I don't know what that is. Can't tell from this perspective. And we got some kind of a large crane system going on over here. And this very steampunk, old-fashioned looking building. Let's take a look inside. Oh, look, there's ice up there, like the one we were moving around before. So it is a connection to whatever's going up on the top. Quite a high ceiling up there. Maintain the firmament. We care for the world. We care for the equipment. We care for one another. We care for our tasks. We keep the...
We wake.
And you always hear that intercom every few minutes or so. So let's take a look around and see what we can take a close look at here. Let's see. Some kind of machinery paneling that I don't understand. Lights and switches. And a big gear. More lighting and wiring and stuff. Don't really know what to make sense of it. Just a weird looking machine with big gears and stuff. I guess those are supposed to be guards at the top of the gears. And then this conveyor belt thing here. Looks like it has copper buckets or something. Some kind of copper buckets, I think. Oh, well, doesn't look like it can go up this way. It looks like there used to be a staircase, but not anymore. So, oh, looks like we got another pod in the distance over there. Just try to take a closer look at what these are. Let's see. There's the other spot. So we have a switch over here. Looks like it's...
I was taught that temperature is what divides ice from liquid from steam from ice. The environment can change it. Jana made me realize that this applies to living things as well as water. I have been changed.
So it looks like we opened a door up there with that switch for the ice to enter through. I think we might have opened the lower chute area. So the next step, I guess... Can't reach that one over there for some reason. Just a little bit out of reach. And some kind of weird hanging cage up there. I guess looks like it's mobile in some way. But we have another one of those pods over here. So, the swan. It connects to the swan, CURIEVALE Bluff, and the swan. So that's the two spots we have active so far. And now this one. Oh, wow. Looks like there's a way to get up there.
We understand.
So I guess that's the way we have to get to the other switch over there, is somehow get up through there. So I don't really know what to call these. Some kind of crane cars on a rotating circle thing. A rotating track. Yeah, a crane on a rotating track or something. And I guess it'd be used to move these big ice blocks around. Makes pretty clear sense. So yeah, there's our little block in the track right there with the icicles. So really, I don't think there's a way to go use the first Omni-train to go through there. Unless you want to crash into it. But I do see some kind of platform up there, so there's a way to get up in there somehow. And then another kind of gate over here that you can't open from this side. And so it's kind of a water processing plant that goes through different steps, grinding down the ice and I guess filtering it and other stuff. How it all works, well, that's what we're trying to figure out. So what am I gonna do? I think it's time to head back to the other... I'm gonna head back up to where I left off with that big block of ice at the top. So back to the train. Yeah, I notice my recording is a little more choppy than the actual in gameplay that I did while I was doing it, so it seems to reduce frame rate when I do the recordings, even though when I'm actually playing it, it doesn't seem that way. It wasn't nearly this choppy when I was actually recording. So I think it might have something to do with the recording software itself, not being able to keep up with the frame rate or something. Alright, so let's go check out the ice block at the top of the chute.
We understand.
Okay, so let's see what happens if I pull this switch here. Oh, I just closed the chute again, so I want to open it. Never mind. That's not the one I meant to do. This one over here. This will lower us. Oops, released it too soon. And here we go. See, it does seem a lot choppier. I don't know if the final recording is going to be like this, but it's a lot choppier than when I was actually playing. Alright, let's see here. Oh, it just knocked the other block right into the machine. Don't fall on there yourself. Alright. Alright, so we gotta lower it down to reach there. And here we are. Let's see. There's a pot down there. And the ice is ready in the machine. Let's see. This must turn it on. Oh, grinding away. Oh, what a mess. So that's probably why they have the guards on top of the gears, because that ice goes flying everywhere. But looks like we got the conveyor belt in action. So if you're a Myst fan, you might recognize the music is kind of similar in its ominous style. And the environment too. What's that age called? The Celentic Age or whatever.
We are keepers.
Alright, so you can See, it's moving there all the way down to that next building down there, dome building. And it looks like that building has a pipe that connects to another area over to where the spire is. So a lot of icicles, and there's got to figure out a way to get over to that platform over there. And that door that we couldn't open from that side has a gate switch over there. All right, let's check out where it's like. It's like weird. It's like everything's made of copper or something, or bronze or something. I don't know what kind of metal. Or it's just really rusted up. It's rusted up, I guess. I think it's just rusted up. Okay, so this switch. See what this switch does. So this will turn us left and right and raise and lower. And go back and forward too. Left, right, back, forward, raise and lower. So this is the main rotation control car, and I guess the other one adjusts the crane. Or cabin. They call it cab or cabin or something like that. Something like that. Reaching it. There we go. So we can also turn it left and right from here. Something got in the way. So it doesn't look like anything got in the way on this side. It must be the other side. Alright, so I think
We are keepers.
the crane is... Yeah. The building is in the way of the crane or something. So we gotta raise it up or something. Alright. So, see if we can turn towards that platform in the ice cave area. Oh, did we get stuck again? So I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, so I think the mountain's kind of in the way here. Looks like we have to move it forward. Or raise it up. I don't know if that made much of a difference. Alright. Alright, at least we're moving a little bit more. Alright, so now we're gonna see if we can figure out some way to get that platform through the icicles here. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. Icicle avalanche. So we cleared a space, and probably could clear out a couple more if we wanted to. So yeah, I think I want to line up to that top of that central ice platform right in the middle there. So I want to get it lined up to there and on top of that. Controls can be a little bit. There we go. Let's see. I wonder if that works out.
We are the keepers.
I guess we'll go check it out and see if it's close enough. Oh, yeah, actually. Like that, yeah. Let's go check it out. I swear it's kind of a mix of copper and rusted metal or something. Can't tell what kind of metal it is. We're a little short. Unless I make a jump, which would probably not end very well, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Actually, we want to be on that lower area. So I got to lower it down a little bit. So we're going to move it to the left a little bit. And down. Oh, more icicles out of the way. Oh, this looks like a perfect alignment. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Here we go. Perfect. Solid connection. Alright, here we go. Proceeding to the next mysterious area. So our conveyor belt's still working in the distance. I guess it's just rotating the ice back and forth. I don't know what it's doing. For now, until it can figure out how to run the rest of it. Oh. Alright. Looks like it's kind of melting a little bit. You can see water droplets on it. Oh, what a fancy looking ice cave. Oh, and we got another Omni-train up there. So there is a way to get to the other structure with that train. Omni-wheel train. I keep forgetting what to call it. Hamster ball. Human hamster ball. Alright. So I'm pretty sure this elevator takes me to the other side of that gate that we couldn't open. It's like a mining shaft elevator, kinda. Yep, and there we go. Just in case we get turned around and can't get through a certain way. Okay, now what?
I have done all that I could do. I am used up. But you are different. This time is different. You will finish this task. Awaken the embrace. The arch will guide you.
We are united.
The arch up there will guide me. Interesting. So up we go. Some very ominous, creepy music. Ooh, statues.
Via the elements, via the firmament.
Via the expanse, via the firmament.
Via the elements, via the firmament.
Via the expanse, via the firmament. Via the expanse.
So, this is a really old, rusted up looking factory.
This place, it represents my comfort and my confusion. This was a grand anchor at our worlds, a perfect term for it. How could I have been so naive?
So, just taking a look around the decorative
Via the expanse, via the
windows and everything. Crazy architecture. And there's the arch up there.
via the expanse.
So, up the elevator we go. Oh, this is a very interesting looking room, kind of similar in resemblance to the Swan. The floor is very decorative. Some kind of granite and gold mixture with a compass style. And this weird monolith, I don't know, some kind of sculpture in the middle. Not sure what it's supposed to represent. It's got like, I don't know what it is. A crystal of some kind. But what it means, I don't know. And yeah, the ceiling is very similar to the swan, except without the lights. And if you're a Mr. Riven fan, it's very similar to something else you've seen before. More statues. Like a memorial, maybe? There's a bunch of candles down there. What is this? Oh, look, another pod. So I think that's 3 total pods that I've found so far to connect to the swan and to other areas. CURIEVALE Bluff, CURIEVALE Ice Factory, and the swan. And this area now. So now this area is going to be connected.
Heretic. I did not know that word. I learned each meaning by meeting Turner.
Ooh.
I was drawn to him too. His idea like an insect to a flame. You rely on me now, as I once relied on you. The others were afraid of Turner. I was obsessed. I have learned that it is difficult for the stories of those who fear to move forward.
So this must be the people I don't know who these statues are supposed to be of. Mysterious race of people. But this machine obviously is for upgrading our adjunct. Oh, there we go.
These additions to your adjunct, these are required to awaken the embrace and save the realms.
Looks like we have a little testing chamber over here. Alright, so we got a connection. And up we go. So I'm not ready to connect to that pod just yet, so I'm gonna check out what's behind this door over here.
You are the first to enter a doorway that we never knew existed. Oh, so many doorways that we never knew existed. This is necessary, but that does not mean it does not eat at my heart. That you should witness such mysteries instead of me.
So, again, I'm a guy with amnesia, so I don't even know who I am. I'm just kind of figuring things out here. So, I'm kind of learning who I am by going through this, I guess. Is some kind of a test or something. So, let's open this up. nice overhead view of everything. Ooh. Oh, I hear rumbling in the distance. Ooh. Mushroom cloud of smoke, and something emerges. Looks like the spire just rose up. Some strange structure beneath it.
What do you see? What? Tell me. Speak to me. Ah, but you cannot. It is for you alone. And you must repeat this 2 more times in the other realms.
So, I guess we'll have to go down and check it out at a closer range. It looks like it has some kind of central windowed area near the top. And a lot of metal grating around it for what purpose I don't know. But it's rusted like everything else.
via the expanse, via the firmament.
Motion sensors or something. Just walk by them and they start talking. Okay, so back to the other side. And there's another close look at it. So yeah, some kind of windowed cylinder area near the top there.
We are keepers.
Okay, so I guess our next step will be finding out what's going on down there. there it is. Raised up out of the ice. A bunch of gears at the bottom. They must have raised up. Very strange looking tower. Those are indeed windows up there. But how to get up in there? That's another question. I do remember last time I played this, swearing that I saw a drone fly overhead that thing. And ever since I don't remember seeing it. But there was some kind of a drone. And I know in this game there is a drone that you see randomly. So maybe it's just a random coincidence to spot it, but it must have flew out of the tower. I don't remember when and exactly how, but it kind of reminded me of the old trailers you would see of Firmament, because there was this thing that kind of floated around. But some kind of energy source that connects to the top arch, I would expect, somehow. Battery, a large battery of some kind. But it has a little bit of decorative architecture on it too. So yeah, I don't know when and if and how that drone was spotted, but I remember seeing it fly over the head of that thing one time, and those must be some pretty strong gears. And that's what makes it steampunk. So, what am I doing now? I think I'm getting close to the end of this episode, actually. I figure an hour for each episode is a good amount of time to get some things done. I think the first time I played this, I spent a lot more time in this area trying to figure out how things worked. A couple days trying to figure out what I was missing. You know, it could be that one little switch that you never saw. Oh, so we need to get across there somehow. So that's going to be our next task.
We are keepers.
And I don't know if there's a way to unblock that track with the icicles. So we're gonna head back to the crane, and then that'll be pretty much the end of this episode when I head back to the crane, and we'll move on from there when I get back to it. But there it is, the spire off in the distance. Well, hope you enjoyed this episode. It was kind of calm and relaxed, and I wasn't too hyper, but I tried to make it a little bit entertaining. Hope you all have a good day.